said to his disciples, "You are the salt of the earth. But if salt loses its taste, with what can it be seasoned? It is no longer good for anything but to be thrown out and trampled underfoot. You are the light of the world. A city set on a mountain cannot be hidden. Nor do they light a lamp and then put it under a bushel basket. It is set on a lampstand, where it gives light to all in the house. Just so your light must shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your heavenly Father." The Gospel of the Lord. Again, good morning to all of you. What is a saint? Jesus, we heard yesterday and continue today from that Sermon on the Mount, was giving a direction, a plan for his followers, concrete ways in which we can respond to that call to be holy as God is holy, to that call that we received, each one of us, through our baptism, to be saints of God. For many of us, that seems like kind of unreasonable request from God. But God never asks the impossible. And so he shows us the way himself and teaches us that to be holy is to no longer live for yourself, but for others. To love unconditionally, to be merciful, kind, forgiving, to let the joys and the sorrows of others become our joy and our sorrow, to become one with our brothers and sisters, because all humanity, whether they acknowledge Christ or not, are children of God, and therefore are our brothers and sisters. And our call, our mission, is to give witness to that reality with our own life, not just with our lips, not just to say we're Christians or we're Catholic, but that does not reflect itself in my daily living. And so, what does it mean to be a saint? Just think of the people Jesus was talking to when he was saying these words. They were poor, fishermen, workers, people who didn't have much education or knowledge, people who were indeed considered the scum of the earth, not the salt of the earth. And yet, that is what he says. Well, if you want to be salt of the earth, if you want to give flavor and sense and meaning and purpose to life, do this. If you want to be truly blessed, happy, do this. Because when we live for ourselves, we cannot truly find that which we seek, which is true joy and peace. That can be found only in the Lord, whether we are living through a turmoil in our lives or in the world, or whether everything is tranquil and peaceful. We are filled with God's joy. He says, I want to share my joy with you. In the end, it's like these stained glass windows. You know, our church, we're blessed. We're filled with so much art. And not only the paintings, but the stained glass windows depict images from the scriptures that teach a lesson. Art in the church has always had this purpose, catechesis, reminder. But there are windows that most of us don't even see. don't even notice or look at, way up at the top. These little niches, these are saints, apostles, and saints like St. Patrick that were meaningful to the pastor at the time that they were installed. And if we reflect on that, we don't notice them. But saints are those who let the light shine through them. They may go unnoticed, they may be forgotten, but they bring beauty and light into others' lives. That's what it means to be a saint. Unfortunately, we create obstacles, we cover it up, we fill it with dirt from selfishness and self-centeredness. We let ourselves be stained, and the light of Christ doesn't shine through us. On this day, in this Mass, as we share in the Eucharist, let us ask the Lord to cleanse us of all that is an obstacle, to give us the strength and courage to free ourselves from that which does not allow His light to shine in us and through us to others, so that others may indeed come to know and to love the Lord, because they were blessed to have come into our own presence, because they have been blessed to experience that love from us.